Mario here, back again for episode 3 of Hellbound, a sealed-only journey. Today, I'm coming with 10 packs of Duel Overload. We're trying to get that Gilgamesh. He's the main guy right now from this. If I can get one copy of him, I'll be extraordinarily happy. I'm just looking for one. If I can get two, great. But one's all we really need. Then, if we get something like Phantasme for the side deck, even better. Alongside Gilgamesh, obviously, but let's see. Okay. So, pack number 1. Let's see. We got Blackwing, Zephyros, the Elite, Abyss Actor Hyper Director. Okay. Tour Guide from the Underworld. That might actually come in handy, I think. When this card is normal summoned, you can special summon one level 3 Fiend monster from your hand or deck, but can negate its effects. Also, it cannot be used as synchro material. It might come in handy. It might. I'm not sure how many level 3 Fiend monsters I have other than Night Owl. But let's keep going. I'll put that one to the side here. Malefic Tune and Protector Whelp of the Destruction Swordsman. Okay. That was only pack 1. There's about 9 more to go. Okay. Starting off with Herald of Mirage Lights. Okay. Cubic Ascension. Awakening of the Possessed. Miracle Musketeer Starfire and Daigusto Emerald. That's a good Xyz monster we can throw into the deck, I believe. I'm going to throw it right there. I'll put those more center for you. Okay, so we got next Reptilion Echidna, Watt Giraffe, Medolce Megaline, Magic Formula, and Triple D Abyss King Gilgamesh, the one I was looking for. Okay. Going on to the next. Okay. Cybernetic Overflow, Speedroid Marble Machine, Ancient Gear Ballista, Vanity's Ruler. Okay, cannot be special summoned. Your opponent cannot special summon monsters. This one would be a good side deck card, I believe. Vanity's Ruler. A good side deck one. Like, just kind of forcing your opponent to not be able to special summon. Is it banned, though? I'm not sure. Like, I have my computer going with that nice Pokemon-themed background there. So here, let me put it to the side right there. Then we got Synchro Transcend. Okay. So before we continue, let me go ahead and check it out. Yu-Gi-Oh! Ban list. Going to the Yu-Gi-Oh! Website here. Looking for Vanity's Ruler. Okay, so I'm not seeing it. Like, these are all of the forbidden ones up here. No, it does not look like it is banned, which is amazing. Is it? No, it's not limited either. Okay. Okay, it's at 3. Which is cool. So really nice for us. So let me bring that back down. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There, we got 6 more packs to open. Let's see what else we can get. Like, so far, this is a really good pack opening. Like, we got 4 cards we can use, 2 in the extra deck, 1 on the side, 1 possibly for the main. It's going pretty good so far. Then we got a Cybernetic Overflow, and it's just not... There we go. Cybernetic Overflow, Speedroid Marble Machine, Celestial Night Lord Parshath, okay. Could have been great for the last sealed only deck I did, but of course. Gotta pull a Malefic Tune, and Engram Umbrella, okay. Engram Umbrella, I don't know how to pronounce the name, I am sorry. Okay, going on to the next one. With a number 27 Dreadnought Dreadnoid, Dark Antelion Dragon, it just does not want to, there we go, okay. Sky Striker Ace Zeke, okay, White Mare, and a double Evolution Pill, okay. Okay, 4 more packs, 4 more. Okay, we got another Herald of Mirage Lights. A Mystical Space Typhoon, that one could definitely find its way into the side deck at the very least. Because it's a free spell and trap removal. It's a free spell and trap removal. Another Tour Guide from the Underworld. I'll go ahead and put that right there. Malefic Paradox Gear and Kingyo Sukui. Okay. 3 more. 3 more. We got another Mystical Space Typhoon. Another number 27 Dreadnought Dreadnoid. Another Awakening of the Possessed. I think that's another one. A Kingyo Sukui and a White Mare. Okay. We're on to the last 2 packs. The last 2. And of course I can't get it open. Why is this one the most difficult to open? Okay, finally. We got Tenyi Geist Sahasrara. I cannot pronounce that. Watcharath. If I could read the name, if it was even remotely. God damn it. Okay. This is a German pack. Like, real talk, this is a German pack. The only German pack, I believe, in the entire thing. So it's no wonder I couldn't really read it. Why did they send me a German one? Yeah, every other one is English. Yeah, English. Yeah, why did they send me a German one? I'm not sure if you can read it. Well, Dutch. It's the only German one they sent. So I'll look up what these cards do later. I'm going to set these ones to the side, but yeah. Wow, okay. Okay, then the last pack. We got number 27, Dreadnought. I hate that it just refuses to be in focus. There we go. Dreadnought. Cubic Casualty. Mecha Phantom Beast Auroradon. This one's a Link. Okay, it's two machine monsters though. Then Cubic Dharma, and the last one, Magical Musketeer Starfire. So, sorry about that German pack, but we did get quite a few cards that we could possibly use. Like, obviously, we got the Gilgamesh that we were looking for, right? We got a Daigusto Emerald. We got a Vanity's Ruler for the side deck. We got two Mystical Space Typhoons for the side deck, and two Tour Guide from the Underworld, possibly for the main deck or side deck, one of the two. Then I'll take a look at the other cards as well, and see if there's any other cards I can possibly add. If not, no big deal, but it's definitely worth a look, you know, because we want to be able to add as much as we can and make this deck as good as possible. Synchro Transcend is another card we got. So I got one Synchro monster. Your opponent controls first summon one Synchro monster that is one level higher than it from your extra deck, but it cannot activate its extra deck. No, not really. I'm also going to see if there's any any cards from previous packs that I can add. Just kind of going through everything, making sure I cover all of the bases, you know. Sadly, we did not get a Phantasme. Here, I can even look up on Google Duel Overload card list. Duel Overload card list, just to see if I ever want to open this for this sealed only again. If I really want to, I can open it and see if I can get another Crystron Hulky Fibrax, or not another one, but a Crystron Hulky Fibrax, or even another Gilgamesh. Anything else? Maybe a Union Carrier? Two monsters with the same type and attribute. Cannot be used as link material. The turn it is link summoned. You can target one face-up monster you control. Equip one monster to it from your hand or deck with its same original type or attribute. The equipped monster gains 1000 attack. If you equipped it from your deck, you cannot special summon monsters with that equipped card's name for the rest of the turn. Okay, maybe a Union Carrier too. Just kind of checking it out. Seeing if there's anything I would want to add. I mean, we mostly got what I wanted, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I think we got what I wanted. Yeah, Tour Guide from the Underworld is really interesting. I'm surprised I got two of them. Vanity's Ruler, similar thing, I'm surprised I got one. It just seems like a really nice card for the deck, just blocking out my opponent's normal summons. Sorry, not normal summons, special summons. It cannot be normal summon itself, so it's just like a straight up 2 tribute. Yeah, Fantastical Beasts Phantasme is in here, so I might want to get that for the side deck in the future. Maybe a Psy Frame Lord Omega for the future. Dingirsu, the Orcust of the Evening Star. You can only special summon Dingirsu, the Orcust of the Evening Star, once per turn. You can also Xyz summon this card by using one Orcust link monster you control as material. If a card you control would be destroyed by battle or card effect, you can detach one material from this card instead. If this card is special summoned, you can activate one of these effects. Send one card your opponent controls to the graveyard. Attach one of your banished machine monsters. Okay. Okay. But yeah, if a card or cards you control will be destroyed by battle or card effect, you can detach from... Yeah. So maybe a Dingirzu. Maybe an Almirage. So I'm going to get Almirage. Nah. One of the German cards with deck lockdown. I was just reading what it does. Probably not. Or at least I won't add it. Compulsory evacuation is in this. Infinite impermanence is in this. So I might get like a few more packs and open them again in the future. Just for like infinite impermanence. Maybe another Mystical Space Typhoon, Submarine Almirage, Dingirsu, Psy-Frame Lord Omega, Fantastical Beast Phantasme. Like, there's still a good few cards that I would love to get from this, you know? So, anyways, sorry for spending some time talking. I'll see what I can do with my deck, and I'll see you all in just a moment. So, I'm going to be honest, this is my second time recording the deck profile for the sealed only. The last one, I did record it, it did go through, but the lighting was god-awful. So, I'm just going to go over it real quick to just let you know the changes that I made. They're not much. They're honestly not much, but just a quick deck profile. Then I put on Twitter to see if anyone would like to do like a remote duel with me, since every time I try to record via my laptop, the frame rate just sucks. It just does not work well. So if anyone wants to like remote duel or do a remote duel with sealed only, I would love to. You know, I would absolutely love to. But without further ado, here's the deck profile. Starting off with 3 Double D Orthros. Then we got 3 Double D Necro Slimes. And 3 Double D Swirl Slimes for those fusion summons. Then we got 2 Triple D Oblivion King Abyss Ragnarok for a bit of special summoning from the grave. Because when it's normal special summoned, I believe? Yeah, if it's normal special summon, I can target 1 Triple D monster in my graveyard and special summon it. So, that's pretty cool. So, if I have a Triple D in the graveyard, and I Pendulum Summon, for example, if I Pendulum Summon Ragnarok here, I can bring that other Triple D monster from my graveyard out to the field. Then I have 3 Double D Night Howls. I love this card for Synchro Summoning. I absolutely love it. Then I have 2 Triple D Doom King Armageddons. I also have 2 Double D Lamias for a bit more of Synchro Summoning, since it's kind of easy to special summon both from the hand and from the graveyard. Then I have 2 Double D Savant Newtons and 2 Double D Savant Copernicus. Then the monster, then I took out a Supreme King Kaiser, and I put in 2 Tour Guide from the Underworlds. With it, when it's normal summoned, I can special summon 1 level 3 Fiend monster from my hand or deck. So I can special summon another Tour Guide, or I can special summon a Night Howl. Basically, with the cards that I have in my deck, those are the only 2 level 3 ones. I'm hoping to change that in the next episode, and you'll see why then. But it's just nice to be able to normal summon Tour Guide, special summon either another Tour Guide or Night Owl, and just immediately go into Stone King Darius. That's pretty much the only play I have at the moment with Tour Guide, but it's a start. It's a start. Like, this is only episode 3. Like, I wasn't expecting to be doing, like, tons and tons of plays from the start. But it's just, like, one of the best additions from the pack opening. Then for the spells, I have 2 Allure of Darknesses, of course, for a bit of draw power. Then I ended up adding the 2 Mystical Space Typhoons. They're really the only spell and trap removal I have. It's just free spell and trap removal. Like, it's not Twin Twister where it targets 2, but it does target 1 at the very least. So I have 2 of those. Then I have 1 Foolish Burial to try and get Necro Slime. Is that the name, Necro Slime? Yeah, Necro Slime into the grave as soon as possible. Just so I can fusion summon. Or even Lamia as well would be a good choice. Just Nima, or if I have Night Howl in the hand, I can send another Double D monster, then normal summon Night Howl, and just do some plays doing that. Then I have 2 Dark Contract with the Swamp Kings, and 2 Dark Contracts with the Gate. I do only have those as the only Dark Contract cards I control, or I have in the deck, but I think that's enough for now. With Contract with the Gate, I can add a monster, a Double D monster from my deck to my hand. With the Swamp King, I can fusion summon using monsters in my hand, field, or graveyard. So it's nice. Then I have 1 Boogie Trap. For some of the traps I have, since I do run a few normal traps, it's just... yeah, discard 2 cards and target 1 trap in your graveyard. So this works for any trap. I just have to discard 2 cards. So again, with monsters like Necro Slime and Night Howl, I can easily just depending on what I start with, I can just discard some cards, then fusion summon or synchro summon from there. Then the traps. So the traps that I would be targeting with Boogie Trap would most likely be Contract Laundering or the Phantom Knights of Lost Remembrance. I love the Phantom Knights of Lost Remembrance. It's just another way to try and stay in the duel for like 1 more turn, try to stall a little bit, you know? Basically, I can target a monster, it loses some attack. I can special summon a monster to the field that cannot be destroyed that turn, I believe. Let me read it for you. Target 1 face-up monster on the field. If that target is still face-up on the field, the Phantom Knights monsters you control cannot be destroyed by battle. Also, that target loses 600 attack, and its level becomes 2. These effects last until the end of this turn. Then special summon this card in defense position as a normal monster. Warrior type, dark, level 2, attack 600, defense 0. This is not treated as a trap card. So, with its effect, since it will come out as a Phantom Knights monster when activated, it cannot be destroyed that turn. So it's just a way to kind of survive until the end, so long as my opponent cannot do piercing damage. Then I also have 2 Double D rerolls. Where I'm going to be honest, the only trap I'm really liking right now is the Phantom Knights of Lost Remembrance. That's the only one I'm really like solid about right now. The other 2 traps, the Double D reroll and the Contract Laundering, they're nice, but I just don't see them enough, and I don't use them enough to actively warrant them being in the deck right now. So I'm really hoping to kind of get some more cards for episode 4 that can kind of balance everything out. Then for the side deck, just to get it over with, it's a strong 5-card side deck. I moved the Supreme King Kaiser to the side deck. I didn't want to fully get rid of it, because when it's Pendulum summoned, all my opponent's monsters' card effects, all my opponent's monsters' effects are negated until the end of the turn, I believe, which is just really nice, because if there's any monsters that can't be destroyed by battle or can't be targeted, this doesn't target, since it's all face-up cards. All face-up cards your opponent currently controls have their effects negated until the end of the turn. So it's just a nice way to kind of not target, but still negate their effects. You know? Then I have 2 artifact Vajras, just in case, you know, I need like an extra monster on the field to go into link summons, or yeah, just pretty much link fodder. I can just set these, then see if they can be destroyed by my opponent, you know? Or even if I can target them with Mystical Space Typhoon and do that during my opponent's turn, just to get them on the field. Then I have 1 Emergency Provisions, just for that last bit of like gaining life points, because the Dark Contract cards do take away my life points. Then I added the Vanity's Fiend I got from this episode. Because while it can't be special summoned, when it's on the field, my opponent cannot special summon. So it's just a way to lock my opponent out of special summoning. Then for the extra deck, I have 2 Triple D Oracle King Diarchs, because whenever I would take effect damage, I would gain it instead. It's just really solid for the Dark Contract cards. Then I have 2 Triple D Dragonbane King Beowulfs. I got 1 Triple D Stone King Darius. I got 1 Kachikochi Dragon. I added Daigusto Emerald, just for another Link 4. I have 1 Triple D Wave King Caesar. I got 2 Triple D Duo Dawn King Kali-Yugas. I got 2 Triple D Cursed King Sigri. 2 Triple D Cursed King Siegfrieds. Because it's pretty much a 1 spell or trap negate, which is really solid for me. It's just really solid for the deck, just to have that 1 spell and trap negate. Because if they try to use like a Super Poly or anything that would, or like a Twin Twisters that I don't want to use, it just automatically negates it, which is really nice. Then rounding us off, we have 1 Triple D Abyss King Gilgamesh that we pulled. It's just nice to set up the pendulum zones, because I'm probably not going to see the ones that I need or want. So if I get it on the field, I pay 1,000 life points and I get 2 pendulum monsters in the pendulum zones right away. So it's just a super clean way to get them on the field. Then I've been dueling a bit for the past few days with this deck, with this updated one you're seeing now. Building a board, or like the beginnings of a board, the most I can really do right now is get 2 decent monsters out right now, like a Stone King Darius and like 1 fusion monster or 1 synchro monster. That's usually the most I can do right now, and which I'm fine with for this early on. But my biggest problem right now is just my opponent disrupting the board, or my board, and me not being able to do anything about it. So I need to find a way to just stop their plays during my turn, so I can keep somewhat of a board up. So I'm talking about like hand traps, or like regular traps that I can use. So any Ash Blossoms, or like evenly matched, or like infinite permanences, you know, any of those things, or like Nibiru or something. So I have some packs coming in, some boxes coming in to try and help with that. And like I said, I'm gonna reach out to some people to see if I can do some remote duels with them, because that is something I do want to do. Someone commented on the last sealed only video saying that that might be a good idea to duel and just add them into the episodes, which this episode is going to be a little lengthier, like 20 some minutes I think, but that is something I do want to try and do. So I did say that at the beginning, but if you want a remote duel, and see how this kind of stacks up, feel free to reach out. I'll put my Twitter in the description. Just message me on there. My Twitter should also be on my page in the description on my page. So feel free to go there if I just forget to put it on the description here. And now I can't even see it. Okay. So, Bear X Bear was the one who commented, saying one thing I'd like to recommend is maybe try to add some online dueling to test your deck at its current build and stuff. So, and they said that Revs did a great job by utilizing DuelingBook rated in his vids. Also, stamps would help quite a bit. So I'm gonna do the best I can to try and do it. I want to improve. I always welcome any comments that you think would help, that you think would be more entertaining. So I'm all about it. So please take their note. If there's anything you'd like to see, like the dueling or anything else for this series, let me know. Just comment down below. I am more than happy to do my best to give you all what you want. Then please leave a like and maybe subscribe as well. I'd really appreciate it, and I'll see you all later. Stay frosty, my friends.